from the Lake Superior Open. I was paired against a 1900. Let's get into the game. So I began the game with knight f3. He responded with d6, maybe trying to transpose into a King's Indian defense. d4, knight f6, g3, knight bd7, bishop g2. So this just turned into a Tartakower defense. After e5, I took on e5 to open the lines for my bishop. Normally players push d5 here, but that just allows knight b6 and a solid position for black. So I decided to take. After the take back, I castled. Bishop d6, knight c3, a6 to stop knight b5. So here I went a3 because my idea during the game was to push for e4. But if I went e4 now, he would have had the annoying move, knight to c5. So I played a3 to prepare b4. If the knight came to c5. And by the way, the time control for this event was game in 60 with a 30-second increment. And my current rating is 1600 or 1615. So after d takes e5, bishop d6, knight c3. So I went knight c3 here. And then after a6, I told you why. I went a3. So after castles, I played e4 and knight to h4, trying to come to the f5 square. So here he went knight b6 to prevent that. And actually I should have gone there anyways, but instead I went for bishop g5 and taking his knight, which might have been a bad idea because I ended up never being able to push my f-pawn or bring my knight to f5. After b4, I just have space here, which is kind of why I like my position. My idea was to come to the e4 square. After knight to e4, queen to e7, I went queen c4. Now after bishop to d6, queen to b3, the idea was to push c4 and c5. So here he played b6 to prevent that. And after f4, opening up the position, this might have been a slight inaccuracy. And after takes, he just gets a nice position. And d6 might have been a mistake, but I was in time pressure here with only like around 20 seconds left for the whole game. But after d6, queen d6, bishop e5, bishop d5 attacks the f7 pawn. The reason why I sacrificed the pawn was to try to get an offensive position, but he did a great job. But for some reason, he offered a draw here, and I think a winning position, because he offered a draw after he made this move, and I accepted. But after king h3, bishop f5 check just wins. So that's why, I don't know why he did that. And after this check, he can go h5. After king g5, he can go queen g3 checkmate. So it's impossible to hold on to this pawn. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll be posting more recaps shortly.